What?
What?
Are you the DM this week?
Oh no! Why
I'm
does
the
this keep
DM
happening?
now. Roll for initiative,
Oh
fuckers.
jeez!
Is this gonna be a recurring trend? Do we all get to take turns being the DM at the top?
When
of
do
the
I
game?
get to be you?
When is
So-
it? My turn.
It was your
I know.
turn last week.
I know.
Julia,
When is it gonna
can
be my
you
shot?
please do my job for today? Can you
Hello,
introduce us?
welcome to the stream. My name is Liv. Apparently today, and I am your dungeon master for the evening.
got it
And
wrong
welcome
already.
the players. Say hello, players.
Hello, players.
Yo.
I mean,
Players.
That was weak. Do better.
Oh my.
players.
Hello,
Oh,
Now that
players.
sounds like Liv.
For some reason, okay, who has changed their name since last time we played?
I think
Oh.
Vince has changed all of
It
our
was
names since
also
last
me
time.
because Vince. I don't know if this will get us banned off of. No, it probably won't. Vince changed my name to government mandated Bukkake engine.
Yes.
And away from its previous government mandated sacrifice engine.
I mean, it is a sacrifice.
Yeah. So
Of
now
a certain
I'm
type.
I'm Naona's left tit.
Okay, that's
I
great.
moved some stuff.
I love it. That's a vibe. However, it does
I cannot
mean
go
that
back.
you and Julia's cameras are switched on my overlay.
Fine, I'll change it.
Thanks. Can you change it back to government mandated Bukkake engine, please?
Does it have to be
No.
the same spelling and everything?
No, it just needs to
Uh-oh.
have anything higher of a letter than what it's at.
Then Jay.
It's weird that it's based off the names. Oh no, no, that
'Cause
no,
it's
no,
by
that
alphabetical.
makes sense.
Oh,
We're great.
there we go.
Okay, we're good now.
Am I the DM now?
No, you're you.
Who am I?
You're
So
you.
disappointing.
Everyone's in their
Aw.
rightful spaces now. But I guess
I wanted to move up in the world.
unfortunately.
Tragic.
Tragic. Hello. So, my name is Liv. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. We're here to play a tour into Exandria, our anthology series where we take a look into the Call of the Netherdeep campaign setting by Critical Role and Wizards of the Coast. Liam is unfortunately unable to make it tonight. He's got some work complications, but will hopefully be in next go-around next week. I have not changed the overlay since last time, but everyone did level up. We did health rolls last time, and they all leveled up their characters. But other than that, let's do some plugs. You can find me at liv_nightly on Instagram. I am posting content there now. And you can also find me on my personal Twitch channel, which is at livnightly. And if you cannot stay up to watch all of this session, then you can always find it on our YouTube channel, Chronicles of Gaia. That's it for me. Kristen!
Hey, I do art. You know this. We love this. The Pigeonine on Twitter. DE Pigeoning. Commission me. I take commissions.
Yes, they do.
I
Jack.
need to go back to school and not starve. Thank you.
I paint minis. I do it on Instagram. It's called A Brush with Paints. Please look at it. Please love it. Okay, that's it for me.
Vince. You didn't think of one, did you?
No, I did. The dramatic pause was supposed to be on purpose, and then you took it away from me.
Alright, sorry. Start again.
End stream.
Start from the top.
Pause for effect.
Yeah, wait.
Baboon!
And wait,
Everybody,
and any
let him
plugs, Vince?
speak. Let him speak.
I killed a guy.
I mean,
That's what we waited for?
Why did that take you time?
it was the pause for dramatic effect for me.
Oh,
Where'd you get that? The back of a cereal box?
I'm literally the funniest person I know.
I need you to get off the call right now. You're too funny. The police
There's
are
funnier.
everywhere.
I can guarantee you.
Stop. This is a comedy, please.
the joke's too funny. I'm not
You'll
going
never
back
take me
to
alive.
jail.
Oh, that too.
That's what he says. I don't know what you're talking about.
Julia, please save us from this hell.
No.
Push us
I
further
can
in.
do that. You see the mic? Me almost knocking over things. That was a great start. Anyways, chaoticness of me. You see the microphone? I do voiceover commissions. Any kind of project you need. Animation, video games, other questionable things. Whatever you fancy. I can do it.
Porn,
Jules
too.
BA on Fiverr. That's where you can find me. I forgot where I was from
They
again.
need to find you
If they need to find me.
for their video game / questionable content.
Such questionable
Okay.
content.
And if you don't already, we're coming to the close of our mini-series, The Telltale Monster Hearts, which is on Wednesdays. We have 2 more sessions, and then on our 3rd week after that, we are going to be doing a little wrap-up where you guys can all answer me? You guys can all ask questions about the campaign.
We will answer the questions that we have for you.
Yes. How dare you? That is the first question. But until then, we will see you guys Wednesday for that. But friends, lovers, and those that lie betwixt, shall we play D&D?
I guess.
Do it. What's the spot in between?
Friends with benefits. Duh.
Yeah. Was that not
That's
obvious?
right here.
Alright. But then, my friends, let us take a tour into Exandria. However, there must always be a recap. So, you all found yourself, the masterless, in the Betrayer's Rise in Bazozan, after Vashti discovered a smiling god's backstory. You guys delved further into finding out the mysterious amulet before finding your way into roaming halls filled with betrayer gods' traps to old deities before finding your way into an altar made out of crystal. There, the Jewel of Three Hopes, now revealed to be a vestige of divergence, once bequeathed upon the Apotheon Elixion, a warrior from some time ago, appeared in a visage where you guys got to see a little bit of where he came from. A soldier during the Calamity, and now locked away somewhere dark and damp and destructive.
No good.
You were tasked with finding him to stop the bad things. The bad things. You know, the bad things that were happening with there, and to help free him from his prison. After that, giving you a small hint that Ank'Harel is the place you need to go, your companion, Eloisa, said that is where she comes from, and she would be happy to take you back there with her. Took out a stone tablet, cracked it over her knee, and the gloomy, hazy, dark interior of the Betrayer's Rise and that of Xhorhas in general is replaced by the humid, hot heat of Ank'Harel, the Jewel of Hope, a large city in Marquette. That is where we left off. So, my friends, you all die. No,
Ah, good.
Well,
Damn it.
end of
Roll
campaign.
credits.
Roll
Out of the
credits.
frying pan into the pot. You know what I say?
You guys feel your feet touch ground, and you were overlooking a large market area, home to many people of different races and clothing types and different jobs that run through. You're looking over a bazaar. Yes, Peter.
Do I see any animals?
Make a perception check, my dear fellow friend.
24.
24. Yeah, there's a
Seems
series
eight.
of birds here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to a bird.
Okay. I want you to make me either an athletics check or a stealth check of your choice to see if you can get up close to these birds without them flying away from you.
Can I give myself, well,
Could you what?
stealth or athletics? I was gonna say, like, what if once I'm within 30 feet, I would love to cast Animal Friendship on one of them.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, what do they have to
Wisdom
do?
saving throw. Wisdom saving throw of 16, please.
It's a bird.
Bird.
5!
Awesome. The
Joke's on you, the modifier is 12.
it knows I mean no harm. Otherwise the beast must be when you can. Oh, it's charmed by me essentially. So I'm gonna go. Hello, friend. Oh, I'm also casting Speak with Animals.
God! Oh, God! What's up?
Oh, you're just very pretty. How are you today?
Oh, thank you very much. I don't get that very often.
Really? I'm surprised. You're so lovely.
Most of the time, it's like, ew, a shit rat, and then they try to throw things at me to get me to go away.
Oh, I don't think you're a poop rodent.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Actually, it's
Didn't know I was talking to like a child. What can I do for you today, small metal child?
I'm gonna look to like. Do we have like a place to go here? We have a schedule.
Well,
What are we looking for?
if you're, you know what? Hold on. All right. Hi. This is Eloisa speaking. Hello there. Sorry, this is my actual dialect.
It changed a little bit.
Yes, it
yeah,
did.
it changed. We're like Russian people.
Turns out, no, Bazazan, not the greatest for strangers entering that aren't willing to do the mercenary thing.
Oh, fair.
So, I do have, if you are interested, I've seen your combat prowesses. I am quite, interested in having you meet, some members of my guild, if you're still interested in pursuing that, thread we've just seen.
Okay, so then who are you for realsies then?
No, my name is actually Eloisa.
Okay, but like who are you?
Oh,
Like,
no,
are you still like a researcher?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
all that stuff?
Everything I said was true. Turns out, something I've learned when you're traveling is if you have a more of a, how shall I say, a rounded dialect, people tend to look at you a different way. Are more willing to let some things go. So,
That's quite clever.
thank you. But here in Ank'Harel, there are many different types of individuals here. But everything I did say was quite true. I am a researcher. I was researching inside the Betrayer's Rise for the reasons given. And I do belong to a guild.
And you got us out of there, so you get brownie points.
Oh, great. But yes, if you're looking for a place to stay, I do have one of those. And if you're looking for work while you are in the midst of everything, I do have that as well. If you're talking about your friend here, Peter, is discussing where to
Hi.
go, I do have that. If not, then you're more than welcome to fend for yourselves here.
Did my new friend come with us?
I don't know.
The
Make a
bird?
persuasion check.
Yikes.
Bird, I don't know if you want it, Peter.
I used my last first level spell to make good berry, and so I'm just feeding the bird a bunch of berries as well. You said persuasion?
Persuasion.
2.
2. You know,
I rolled a 4.
birds aren't really... No, I'm so sorry. Birds are not really allowed where I stay, no.
Okay, that's fine. As soon as this person is no longer looking in my direction, I'm going to try getting this bird to hide in my coat.
Absolutely. Make a sleight of hand check, please.
We don't deserve him. We don't deserve this boy.
He's so cute.
16.
16.
I'm promising my bird friend that I will take good care of them.
Yeah, you gave him some berries that filled his stomach quite instantaneous. He's gonna go along with it. No roll required because you've given him a source of food in a world that quite literally has things thrown at him. So let me I just gotta.
You now have bird.
Eloise's
But what you do
stats,
with
hold
bird?
on.
Oh.
We do not know.
Oh.
Alrighty.
I have a question.
Yeah. Is this in
about
character or to me?
This is to the dungeon master.
what's up?
I know that I have disadvantage on perception checks while I'm in the sun.
Yeah.
Does my passive perception go down because I'm in the sun?
It does.
Okay,
That
what
is a-
what does it get changed by?
It's down by 5.
Get fucked, loser.
That is something I've learned actually from Critical Role recently.
Dang.
Is anything that you have that gives you advantage to perception is a +5 onto your passive perception. So like if you have like magical goggles that let you have advantage on perception, that's just like an added +5 to your passive perception.
All right.
So anything that you have disadvantage on perception goes down by 5.
All right. Cool.
So basically, in the sun, Pask don't see shit.
So like we've talked about his goggles. Like he's been wearing them up because he's been like, oh man, I'm finally in Jorhaus. Now he's like, God, fucking damn it, I haven't cleaned these in weeks.
They're not even sunglasses.
They're not even I just like wearing them. They're like blinders. They help me see straight. Hey, does this place have any kind of like tinted lensed thing?
I mean-
hold on to the front of his jacket and kind of like cart him around. Like,
Oh,
he's, like,
thank you.
I mean, I'm sure there is
Would it be
some kind
expensive?
of person who could do that.
Is it the type of person that the dungeon master would have to make up on their own, or?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay,
But if
no
you're
fourth
looking
wall breaks,
for
got it.
someone to... shut the fuck up. Listen, she pulls out a fucking gun. I am
Oh,
the
jeez.
divine will of the DM. I will
Okay,
kill
okay.
you.
Oh!
Okay, sorry.
You want a fourth wall break? I'll give you a fucking fourth wall break.
I said I was sorry. 2 seconds go by. What was I just saying?
You are more than willing, more than able to go through the city and find someone who could do that for you.
Thank you. Oh, shit.
You can just hold on to you can just hold on to my dress until we find that if you like.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, we
He's like he like grabs on and he's like, "Fuck am I grabbing? Where the fuck am I grabbing? The fuck am I grabbing?"
we do a kindergarten chain to our location that's needed.
Yeah.
Are you going to go with Eloise, or are you guys wanting to explore Ank'Harel a little bit more?
We should probably figure out where we're staying first.
Probably good.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, we'll go with Ank'Harel.
Alrighty. Eloisa goes, it's not a far walk. And it's actually right here. This is the Suncut Bazaar.
Oh, hi.
Hello?
No, he just didn't see the bazaar this whole time.
This is the Suncut Bazaar, your more market area districts, as well as a casino kind of area. If you're looking for weird oddities and other things, the Bone Garden is on the way.
Oh, God.
There's a arcane
Excuse
shop.
me? What? What's a bone garden?
It's a Bone Garden. It's a person owns. It's a little shop that has oddities and antiquities that you might want to. It's a like a pawn shop.
Oh, it's not an actual garden of bones. Okay.
No, why would? Never mind. There's also Mystic Pursuits on the way as well. It's an arcane shop.
Okay.
Might have some things more. I would be careful with what you purchase there, honestly.
Oh.
Are they illegal or dangerous?
No, neither. They're more... If you want some components, that's probably there, but they try to pawn off some trinkets and doodads that are less than magical. So I'd definitely, if you have the capability, cast yourself a Detect Magic before walking in. But other than that, you might find some fun items. And if you're into gambling, there's Lux Run, which is the world-renowned casino here in Ank'Harel. I don't purvey it myself, just because I don't like losing money. You know, student for life. Gotta keep it where I have it. But as we come to here, and she points to a kind of a classic-looking tavern. It's actually right across the street from the Lux Run Casino. It's called First Eclipse, and it's pretty noticeable in the kind of like sandstony kind of area of Ank'Harel because it is like this maroon stone wall and an ash black door. When she steps in, you can see like old ale barrels have been like turned into tables, and the back wall is covered with painted like lids from ale, wine, and different liqueurs cast from across Exandria. Like you guys can see some classic designed ones you would see probably in the Dwendalian Empire, and some from Xhorhas that have made their way here, and they've had on tap at some point or another. There is yeah, no, that's kind of it. Leonette wines and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. There's tons of different ones. If there is one that you have an affinity for, they probably have it here. Or have had it at one point or another. Damn!
Damn, son.
There is a man behind a bar. He is a large blue dragonborn. And he goes, Eloisa, it's been a while since you've been around these parts. He goes, Satsrak, it has been some time, but my journey into Xhorhas has been fruitful, and I've got some compatriots here that might be looking for some fine work. Is our proprietor in, or are they out currently? This blue dragonborn. They also have a lot of these like vermilion red robes, much like Eloisa has. And goes, oh yes, they're about, but they might be in some meetings. You might have to wait on them. She goes, fine. That is fine. I can definitely wait. Perhaps we can.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, perhaps we can get some rooms for our fair friends here. He goes, yes, are you looking to room together?
I might be staying outside.
Why?
Is your roof available?
Peter, you don't have to sleep outside.
He likes sleeping
It's
outside.
just more comfortable.
Oh yeah, you might be.
Also, like, if I want friends over, I don't want them to take up your space.
Oh, like the frogs.
Or the snails.
What? Is fucking frogs here?
Well, it
No,
can't
but
be.
there will be.
I mean, not yet.
No, man.
Give it time.
How many beds are in a room?
Well, there's about 5 to a room.
Oh, we should just get one room then. That makes more sense. I look over. I look over and just like.
Are you doing that too?
Oh.
Yeah.
Freaking forget her name in this very instant. Julia, what's your character's name?
Evangeline.
Evangeline, that's the one. It's been a while.
It's been a
like,
while.
Yeah, it could have been Eloise, it could have been Peter, it could have been Pass, it could have been
yeah,
Mal.
it's Evangeline. I totally forgot her name. Sorry.
You're good.
It's like, no trust.
I mean, I'm quite fine with sharing a room.
like looking between the sort of shapeless masses that are these two, just like, what the fuck is going on with these two?
Yeah, like where am I?
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
are we? If we're inside, can we?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
inside.
Okay. Shit.
Anyway.
Like blinking the stars out of his eyes for 5 minutes, like, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, just wondering, how much would that run us?
Oh, that would run you about, let's say 5 gold pieces.
Nothing less.
Make a
We could just
persuasion
talk.
check with disadvantage.
That is a at 13.
And he goes, well, you're welcome to sleep outside with your friend with the frogs.
I see.
Yay!
The 5 gold.
Yeah, so it's 5. It's 5 for the room, you
Yeah,
said?
I thought so, and he'll take the 5 gold.
She's already
Evangeline
counting the coins.
takes the 5 gold out. Yeah, she'll pay it. A trifle, really. A small trifle.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
okay, throwing around your money, alright.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's your keys, and sets them down on the table.
Ashley grabs one.
Clink!
I will feel around for one and grab it.
You're not blind in here.
I know. I'm just playing in this space.
It's like a camera flash went off. Ugh.
Yeah. It's like Mrs. Molesley from the Of Mice and Murder thing.
Mice and Murder, yeah.
Yeah. I want to like. I know they have passive perception that's stupid high, but I don't think Pask is like aware of that in game. So he's gonna like lean to Vash and be like, "Hey, do you want to see if they have hookers here?" We could.
I don't know if there's fishermen here.
Shit.
You sweet child.
Oh, don't make me explain that to you. It's goods and services, Peter. That's all you need to know. It's money for goods and services.
Well, yeah, it's like you want to go looking for a fisherman.
That's what I want to do.
Fish.
Well, they're certainly the types of fishermen to catch something.
Just like glaring at Evangeline, like, what are you doing?
I'm not going to lie to him.
It's not lying to him. It's
I mean, if you want fish, I can just make some fish.
I'm away from the counter. Maybe like further into
Angeline's
the
just-
bar or something.
I'll explain more later.
No, please don't.
please don't, please don't,
Please don't.
please don't. He doesn't
Well,
need to know
I
that.
am actually quite interested in that as well.
In
We're gonna place Peter like on a scale of like 5 years old to like adult. I'd place him at like,
That's why I said I'd tell him later.
just when he's older.
When he's older.
okay.
Okay. We're not lying to him.
This
We're
will
just
be- You're doing
yeah.
great, Peter.
Okay.
I just pat him on the head. I'm like,
Oh, thank you.
We could did you want to just go?
Well, if you know he's in meetings and stuff, and he's real.
Yeah, I mean, like we can kill time. Like I got money, and we could.
It would be fun.
It would, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
After that interaction.
Oh
real
my
good.
god.
In fact, she's like, Cat. He suspects nothing.
No, it's fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. He
Pask,
doesn't.
are you experiencing heart palpitations?
Yes, it's a heart condition. Every time you've encountered it is a heart condition. Don't worry about it.
I suppose fishing really does that for him.
Oh.
It's okay. It's alright. Peter, did you want to stay here like hanging with your frogs for a bit, or did you want to go out and look outside?
Let's go for a walk. I kind of want to go for walkies.
Okay. She turns past. I thought he was gonna stay here.
He was gonna stay here. It's fine. We'll scout it out. It's fine.
It's fine. It's alright.
It's not even evening yet. It's fine.
It's fine.
I think I'm just gonna stay here, and Mal will take Key, and he'll head upstairs.
Okay. Please
Mal,
tell me
here,
you.
take my friend with you.
Oh yeah,
lonely.
sure. Takes this bird. Hey, little guy. Oh shit! And he starts pecking him. He's like, nope, no, don't, no, don't. Just in one of his antlers, and turns into a little like perch. Just don't know how long he's gonna stay, but
Well-
Just keep a window open in case he needs to step outside for a second.
yeah, totally.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
make his way upstairs.
Now I have more room in my coat for more birds.
Oh, good.
Incredible.
Without, hey kid, you want some birds? It's just a bird.
You wanna
Oh,
buy a bird?
I got all the goods you want to see. Birds.
Birds.
They're all angry because they've been shoved into coats. So like this child's getting like accosted by birds. Like, I just don't understand why Timmy is so afraid of birds.
No particular reason.
He keeps drawing automatons in trench coats, and I must say it's rather unusual. It's not healthy.
A healthy way of living.
I know young lads have a very vivid imagination, but this is getting a bit out of hand.
I love that Timmy's parents and guardians are all British.
Outside.
Before you guys leave, Eloise looks at you all and goes, "It's a pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice trip. Hope that you enjoy Ank'Harel, and I'm sure my associates will be ready in the evening. So if that is something
Yeah.
you're interested in, just come on back."
So we
Come
look
on
Bye.
down.
discussing with them.
Sorry?
We look forward to discussing with them.
Yes. And remember, if you see any weird people with bunchy coats, step away. They have too many birds in their pockets.
Okay, good to know.
I would love to meet them.
So weirdly specific.
Okay, bye. My friends will learn to trust you eventually. Bye.
Oh, okay. And you guys step into the middle of the day. Well, it's getting kind of into the late afternoon, like middle of the day kind of area. Just because it took you guys a little while to get through the dungeon and everything. But Pask, you're immediately blinded again.
Damn it!
As we walk, I stand behind Pask and I have my hand over his eyes like a
You
little
umbrella him.
Yeah.
You wait over my eyes?
Well, like a cat.
Like a little sunshade.
You get him a little hat.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pete.
Probably doesn't do anything, but he likes to think.
No,
No.
it's the thought that counts. Just ripping at him, feeling guilty. I lie to this man every day.
Thoughts don't count for much. Your synaptic stat, just kind of go off randomly. They happen constantly.
What?
Your synapses. You
My
have so many thoughts in. Yeah.
What about them? Wait, you can see my thought. Wait, what? What?
No, you just said it's the thought that counts, but realistically, one thought doesn't count for much. There's so many of them, at least in one moment.
Pete.
I think the meaning of that statement is to say your intentions are what mattered in that moment.
And your
More than
intentions were
actual-
lovely.
That's the one.
Cool, I'm gonna summon a giant elk.
Oh! In the
Okay.
middle of the war.
I'm using my last 4th level spell slot to summon
You
giant elk. It is considered huge.
chaotic, random bastard.
So, Frank,
That's-
we're gonna walk around, and I get on the back of it, and we're walking around.
What? What just...
Does anyone want to join?
I
Got
just see
plenty
a
of room.
giant blob. I don't understand what's happening here.
He summoned a giant elk.
He what?
I thorn whip Pask, and I wrench him up.
Oh!
Okay. Maybe not when I'm blind. Maybe not when I'm blind.
Let's go find you a fisherman.
I don't. No, we don't.
And you guys are
Yes,
walking through.
let's go and do that.
So
So stupid.
you are the silent talk of the town as everybody is whispering at the large elk that is walking through, holding a metal man and a drow that is looking around very blearily, and two people following.
I think at some point Pask is like, can I see the ground enough to Misty Step off of this goddamn thing?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay. 6.
Yeah, in this moment, no.
Is this thing flying? I don't understand what's happening. I can't see anything. Can I, Pete? Pete, this is really.
I thought this would make it easier so you didn't have to walk around yourself.
No, that was fine. I was only going to Vashti. It was all good.
Oh, okay. And I get the elk to like squat down so that he can slide off safely.
He immediately falls because he still can't see what he's doing. Damn it!
Are you okay?
No! I like my sight.
I thought I'd ask.
It's
I've
like,
been in 3 regions and 2 of them have been blinding.
Say I like pick him up and I dust him off.
Ugh.
You just don't get on the giant elk mix.
I didn't want to in the first place.
Way too loud.
We're getting a lot of stares.
What? How many people can even be around us right now?
There are a lot. We're in a bazaar.
What? Oh shit!
We're in a bazaar.
quite.
It's like a
quite
full
many.
bazaar.
Like the whole
Hello.
time.
We are looking for fishermen.
Pete.
Well, there is not fishermen here, because it is a desert.
Who's saying this?
This is a random individual that's on the road. Like, don't get a lot of fish here, unfortunately. However, I can interest you in other root vegetables.
Oh, I don't eat, but my friends are looking for someone who is proficient in tying hooks to line.
I'm already like trying to leave.
I was gonna say Evangeline goes right up to this person and just whispers in their ears like
Like he doesn't understand. Please.
he's a bit confused. We're looking for I suppose we can call a pleasure palace.
Oh, yeah, you're looking for sex workers. Excellent. Got it. You are going to
Oh.
want, now as I look through
What?
all of Marquette and figure
on.
out where realistically I can put a brothel.
There isn't one already?
Not one that I have found.
Oh, you've searched for us. Thank you. You
I
knew the
have,
place.
in advance, knew this was going to happen.
Well, the prostitute pinky promise still stands. We have to.
Yeah. Why do you... Yeah. It's just character arcs.
Okay.
Very important.
Oh, got it.
I've got it. You guys are gonna love this place.
Okay. What you're
Clothes
going...
everywhere.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to... so we are in the Suncut Bazaar right now. I'm assuming you guys are tourists. Welcome to Ank'Harel. You are going to... We are in the Suncut Bazaar right now. You are going to want to go to the Life Dome, which, if I look on this handy-dandy map, is not visible here. Hold on. You're going... Sorry, it's not the Life Dome. It's the River District. You're going to want to find your way from here, the Suncut Bazaar, to the River District. And you're going to find your way to the Steam Garden. That is a place that is a spa and a bathhouse, and there is a building. It is not how shall I say, marked, but it is there. You'll notice it because it is the brightest yellow building you'll ever see in your lifetime.
Perfect.
And I wouldn't say it's illegal here, but I would just not solicit anyone on the street.
Fair.
Okay.
Sex work is not illegal here in Ank'Harel, it's just solicitation is. So if it's under a business function, it's legal. But if it's on the street, and it's not regulated, that is when that becomes a problem.
So leave it to the professionals then. is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So have fun in Ank'Harel, welcome.
I do. Now I have to explain this to Pete. Fuck.
I just wasn't aware you guys were in heat.
Stop talking! Stop talking! Stop saying things that you think apply to the situation!
We don't do that, Peter.
We don't do that.
Oh,
We're not quite like that.
I won't judge.
We
Oh.
we already talked about this once. You know this wasn't the thing. You brought this up again. Okay.
Being willfully ignorant.
Maybe.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
It is lovely here.
Yeah, I'll take directions towards the steam garden.
Yeah,
This guy.
absolutely. You guys bear with me for a moment, I can give you a map.
Oh.
Walking fast, faces past him, Pascal is blind.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing these glasses, because they best represent. Very dark.
Task being just blind.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ooh,
Man,
Sounds like one of those compilations
I'm
past
blind,
being blind
bad.
for 3 minutes and 34 seconds straight.
I'm trying to glare at Evangeline. Like, why did you do this?
I feel like this is gonna happen every single time.
Technically, I didn't tell him. Technically, it was that gentleman over there.
Oh, don't you get into technicality with me. That's bullshit.
There you go.
We're wizards. We know all about technicalities.
Half the things I do are on a technicality. So,
I hate that. That's more complicated than it needs to be. Why do you live like this?
because it makes life so much more exciting.
Ugh.
So, it does take you a little while to head to the River District.
Whoa.
Big map.
Oh!
So I
you
have a
know when you
question
guys
about
were
this.
in Rexingtrum, this is easily trumps Rexingtrum in every way.
I have
Like,
a
it is
question about
massively
the
huge.
River District.
Yeah.
Are there fish in the River District?
You're not sure?
Probably not in the
Oh,
desert.
okay, because fishermen do exist, and that guy was wrong.
Woo!
And I've disproven him, and I win D&D.
Well, it looks like it just spouts from a single spring
Yeah.
and doesn't really leave the city, so I doubt it.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're in the Suncut Bazaar,
Yes.
and the yellow lines, those separate the districts,
Correct.
and I'm guessing those brown lines are roads.
Correct-ish. I'm not entirely sure what they are, to be fair.
The squiggly brown lines. Well, they're coming in from outside the city, so I assume they're
Yeah, they're probably roads. They're probably like main roads.
okay. I think maybe if we head north of the Sand Herald district and the Cerulean Palace, and we just go around that way,
Sure.
up and around.
I can't see the map, but sure.
Oh, you can't open it.
No, because I'm blind.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. No.
Oh, right, we don't actually have a physical map. You're just taking directions. Never mind.
You guys can find a map. If someone has 25 gold to spend, they can buy a map here.
Oh.
Your holds up 33 gold.
Hey,
Oh.
that's 8 more than you need. Take 8 back. Put 8 back in your hand. How many does he have in his hand?
Took out 7.
Pick another one.
Oh,
So,
One day.
Matt,
He goes, here you go, one map, and hands you a map of Ank'Harel.
Thank you, map NPC.
Anytime I cease to exist when you don't need a map. Ah!
Tragic lifestyle.
The map guy.
so north to the river district.
Kristen, I love
Very
you.
quiet.
Can you speak up, please?
No, I'm mostly talking to myself.
Oh, okay. If that's the
North
case, then
to
speak
the
as quiet
river
as you want.
Yeah. North to the river district, and then prostitutes from there.
Sure. Yes. I trust you to get me there.
Immediately hits a trash can. Blah!
And then,
okay.
and then I
Yeah,
trust
hold on to
them
my tail.
to get me there.
I don't know if it's like, like a bit holding on to Pamela's tail or something like that. Do you need
What?
something to hold on to?
Maybe I don't know. I'm not used to doing this. I've existed in mostly cloudy, sunless places my entire life.
I mean, would you rather hold my hand? I think that's a little less embarrassing than the tail.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Just don't get too sweaty, okay? I don't
I'll
have
be.
sweaty hands.
Oh, it's coming from you.
I don't have sweaty hands. My hands are
Occasionally.
perfectly fine.
They're a little sweaty.
Rude.
I'm sorry. Is honesty rude now?
Yeah.
Would you prefer I just didn't tell you?
No, I'm just aware. I'm aware
Oh,
when I'm sweaty. Thank you.
okay. Well, it's not a problem. It's fine.
Alright, I know where the two fuck buddies are going. What are our other two members of this group doing?
I'm
Oh,
following them.
I was so down to head to this brothel as well.
Alright! You guys all
I'm
find your
following my
way
friends.
through the Suncut Bazaar, which I'll describe a little bit. Crimson banners hanging flags of all colors and cloth drapery that provides shade over the crowded streets herald the entrance to the Suncut Bazaar, the center of commerce in Ank'Harel. Awnings stretch above open-air food stalls that offer treats hanging from fresh fruit to sweet Simoleon...
Napoleon?
Simoleon.
Semolina
Semolina?
semolina cakes to warm meat carved directly off a roasting spite. Most of the densely packed stone buildings are stores that sell artisan goods and shops that buy and sell magic items and non-magical trinkets. In the center of the district lies the palatial Lux Front Casino. Hold on. All right. Heading up through that, up into the large roads towards your destination, you enter in the Ank'Harel district, which seems to be a kind of center for military activity and law enforcement here in Ank'Harel. The Ank'Harel district houses the headquarters of a few different guard stations, which you're quickly learning are named the Hands of Ord.
Lord.
Yeah. The organization's stronghold is a major feature of the district and dwarfed only by the large palace that looms in the background of it. But eventually, you make your way up to the River District. Its atmosphere permeated by the smell of wet earth. The River District seems to be where most of the city's farming is done. Strips of irrigated croplands are intermingled with newer hydroponic farms, and in a place of roads, canals connect the subdivisions of the district. Most folks traverse the canals of the River District in skiffs and lightweight canoes.
That's fun.
And as you guys kind of mingle in through and take a skiff here or there, or take the long way around and walk the canals a little bit more, you eventually find the Steam Garden, which is a large bathhouse and spa for your personal hygiene and pleasure needs. But as the man that you guys talked to a little while ago suggested, a little ways down from this is a bright yellow building. More yellow than you possibly could have needed in your life, honestly. And yeah, it seems to be a very undercut kind of idea. Like, It doesn't have a lot of like, here's a brothel. A brothel is right here. Instead,
this one right here, this building.
A very undercut, almost like a house. Like it's just a normal house.
It's so that when kids ask about it, parents can be like, "Oh, it's a government building."
It's more
that.
yes, that, but it more feels like it's just a random house. Like a kid's
so
not gonna just ask, "Who lives there? What is that building for?" If it's like a random like yellow house.
They're just like, "Oh, interesting decor."
There's a bunch of kids that are like, architecture. What could possibly be going on in there? And they're like, oh god.
they get to do a project and they get to study any building in the entire.
I just really like this yellow color. Like,
and the teacher has to pull them aside and be like, no,
you can't.
No,
you can't.
we don't go there, children.
no, not that one. Why not that one?
Vashti wants to fuck. So, you guys enter in.
I know.
Your large elk may not enter, Peter. It is too large.
Me and Yuhor and Jacoby are going to wait outside and just kind of like if there's any.
You're waiting outside for us.
If there's any tall windows or just windows in general, we'll just be peeking in to make sure we can check in on our friends. So they're safe and happy.
There is no window that is unblocked because it is a brothel.
Okay.
You like
Peter,
make an insight check.
Make a height check.
Ooh, fuck, that's a 19 plus insight. Fucking 27.
Okay. Although you are a bit of a naive robot, you have the programming of a knowledgeable of human contact and relation robot. You know that humanoid creatures are a little self-conscious about their reproductive habits, and can assume that even though it is a place where you give services, like money to a service of sexual nature, that people are still very nervous about showing their features off. So they have blocked out the windows from view.
Makes sense. Me and Jacoby are just gonna be wading through the rivers then. He is considered huge, I'm assuming. He just walks through them like
It's
normal.
really up top, like...
Yeah.
Vince, stop being cute.
Before he goes, like, eventually he's just gonna pat Peter on the head and be like, "Oh, don't worry, darling. I don't think they'll be very long."
Rude.
Inspiration.
No, okay. We're just gonna be having our
I
way
thought
through
you
the
were
streets.
coming with us.
Oh no, I am coming with you.
You're coming with us, or are you just going in the building?
Yeah, they're
I
coming
mean-
with you.
I mean, not in that, but yeah, I'm coming in the building. I'm gonna do my own
Okay.
stuff. You guys might not take long, but I'll take my sweet time.
She's scouting the competition, I understand.
Now we have to outdo her.
Like that.
Have fun.
Alright.
Right, Pete's still there. No.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Alright. I will come back to Peter, because I love this scene, but we're gonna enter into this brothel. You enter in, it's a very, like, low-key, it's almost like a grandma decorated the front room here. A lot of doilies, a lot of, like, old oak furniture. There's a few closed, like, all the doors are closed in here, and there's a staircase that leads up to the second floor. And you see this very old woman, like, old as shit, my dudes.
Oh, yeah.
She has, like, a lot of fabric swirled around her. You can see, like, gnarled little fingertips outside of the shawls that kind of adorn her. And even you guys are, like, sweating already. It's Ank'Harel. It's a desert. She's all curled up inside, and it seems quite comfortable. You can only see her eyes. She has, like, a hood up, and she's, like, got, like, a bunch of shawls that kind of wrap up around her, and she goes, "Oh, hello there. What can I do for you today?
Creepy old lady, never mind.
Are you here to get your rocks off?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. She shuffles over to a like a standing podium. She pulls open a
I whisper a message to Vashti, and I'm like, I'm so glad she was open about this. I was starting to worry that this was just a fabric store.
I am here to help you with your sexual needs.
Awesome.
So please be open and honest with your sexual needs.
Well, go on, Pask.
No pass.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
you. I like whisper.
Blow his hand.
I whispered. I messaged to Vashti. Hey, when we did the Pinky Promise, was it us going together on a thing, or was it just like going to the same place? I have no idea what's happening. We did not discuss this. Yes, I
see that you're holding hands. Do you want the couple threesome experience?
It's actually let go of his hand by this.
Yeah. We're both just like looking in different directions.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was a sexual pact kind of situation.
No, it is.
Oh, then I was correct in this assumption. Excellent, excellent. So...
Separately.
Oh, so this isn't a sexual pact kind of thing.
I did
In a way.
separately.
Separately, but still a pact.
So this is like when it's a solo mission, but two people go on the solo missions. It's a solo mission together. That's not a solo mission, my dear. This is not a sexual pact. So what?
that sounds just like a three-way.
Do you want it to be a three-way, the three of you? I did not realize you were all in this together.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh my goodness. How to be so solemnly against it immediately. You might offend this one in points to pass.
That's rough. I'm so sorry.
See, he's turning pink.
I'm turning purple, thank you kindly.
You're already
Quite
purple.
It's quite a nice shade for him, I will admit.
Sir, I still need to know sexual needs.
Stronger than me, and that's kind of the only requirement.
Oh, needs to be bodied. Got it.
Mm-hmm. In not as many words, but yeah.
Young man, I will use as many words in my brothel as I want.
I'm sorry.
I have been in this business for 87 years.
Quite a feat.
Yes.
I need to let off some steam, but not like in the freaky fighty way. I just need to like get taken to Pound Town, like serious pound.
Do you want to do the pounding, or do you want someone to pound you to pound down?
Both.
Two people, got it. Pounding and Pound Town. Excellent.
Okay.
That's what you said. You wanted to pound and be pounded.
But two people. That's...
Oh, do you want one and it'll be a longer time, or are you here for a short time but a good time?
Yeah, for a good time.
I'll see where it takes me. I'll pay for however long I'm here.
Well, that's see. You gotta pay up front. This isn't... I have been in this business for 87 years, and if I had a gold piece for every time someone has paid nothing to go have sex and said they'd pay afterwards and then have jumped out the window, died in the process, but did not have to pay their bill, well, I'd have 2 nickels, but the fact that it's happened twice, that's a bit weird.
Alright. 2 people, and it's a little bit shorter, but, you know, pound. Okay?
Pound Town and Pound Station, got it.
Yeah, got it.
And what about you, my dear?
Sure.
Oh, I wasn't actually here to purchase services. I was just quite interested in your business.
Oh, yes, okay. I can see that you're a proprietor yourself.
Ah, yes. In Port de Molly, I am the manager and owner of the Sultry Swine.
Oh, I wish I had heard of it sooner. Welcome to Ank'Harel. Are you looking for new talent?
perhaps if I saw something and wanted to recruit some girls to my
Oh.
my ranks.
In that case, get the fuck out of here!
You thought you could
Oh, no,
really
I
come
would
in
never
here and be
consider
like, I'm gonna poach your girls?
Oh no, I would never consider stealing another loyal businesswoman like yourselves, girls. You know, I would find my own. But
Make a persuasion check.
do. Good thing I'm okay at that. Like 18.
18, she goes, listen here. I'll have you know, I may be 125 years old, but I will drop you down if you lay a finger on my people. You would not poach under my watch if I'm not Genevieve Leroux.
Of course, I'd never consider it. Besides, I quite enjoy being dropped by a lovely woman like yourself.
Excellent.
Is
Now!
this how rival business owners sort of like deal with their?
I have never seen this before.
Yeah,
What
we're
is
brothel
happening?
owners. I just flirt with each other.
Now, for you, good sir, your business here will cost you 15 gold pieces, and for this girlie right here, for the 2 to the Pound Central Station in Pound Town, it will be 25 gold pieces.
Okay. 25 gold pieces.
Can I? Is there like a chart with like prices on it
No.
at all?
No.
Damn it.
Is there something you want to request specifically from Genevieve
No,
Leroux?
this was out of character because
My
he was gonna.
teeth come out, good sir. I can help you in many ways.
That wouldn't help me at all, but
You would think that.
no, I'm fine. No, that was out of character
Okay.
because he was gonna try and peek to see if the couples thing was cheaper.
Oh. Now you'd have to
More
ask.
expensive.
No. Can't. He and Vashti are both just like, shit, damn it. Damn it.
Out of character, I feel like it's kind of like a tattoo shop. If you go in for couples tattoos, they make you pay more because you're gonna have to deal with the most obnoxious couple of your life. Like,
That's fair. Is that
I
what
love you,
happens?
Schnookums. I love you too, Boogie.
And then you
Like,
charge them
just-
extra for the cover up. Because you know they're coming back.
Oh yeah, they're coming
Just-
back
Oh yeah.
Just
separately.
Just chat with the artist. It's not hard.
Ta-da.
So, Pask and Vashti separately go into
Separately.
their own rooms where you get bodied, Pask, real good, and then Vashti,
who
you,
by?
I'm gonna roll a d20. Yeah. We're gonna find out who bodies you. I'm gonna pull up the race list here.
Someone who looks exactly like Vashti.
That would be
God.
if the owner was like,
6,
he needs
9,
a tiefling. Just
I know
don't ask
exactly
why.
what it means.
14, 15, 16, 17,
Golden
19,
tiefling.
20, 21,
Golden
22,
tieflings.
23,
Write that
24,
down, write that
25,
down.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
I'm-
32,
I
33,
might be a
34,
ruled old lady, but I know what
38,
people
39,
need.
40,
I've been in this business for 100 and so years.
44,
That's
45,
actually really
does, though.
48, 49,
a lot of sexual
51,
tension on the
52,
road can
53,
lead to a lot of
55.
things, you know.
I've seen people sort of skirt around it before, but my god, those two just need to have a conversation.
Correct.
They just need to fuck already.
What do you think my plan was?
Feel it.
Alrighty, the number is 37. 6, 9,
It's like deal or no deal. It's like you have chosen
16,
case number 37.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
The
24,
banker,
It's a Kenku.
the banker has offered. The banker has offered you 37,000 gold.
Okay, you get bodied by a large orc. They
Wow.
are a male orc with gender fluid, and they body you.
Congratulations.
Vashti, do you want me to name your races? Or are you happy with the imagination?
I mean, let's name some races. Why not?
Great, cool. I'm gonna roll.
It's the amazing race, everyone.
Yeah.
30.
That was
All
dumb.
right.
That didn't deserve a giggle.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Don't give me those.
1. A Goliath enters the room.
Oh god. This brothel be packing.
A male Goliath who is a cis male enters the room. Massive. We'll do the pound towning.
I was gonna say, which one is that?
And then
He's actually a bottom.
he's actually a bottom. He's absolutely a bottom. If that's what you need. And then the person taking you to Pound Town is an elven woman.
Nice.
Yeah, nice little roundabout experience.
Definitely subversive.
Definitely
all comes full
subversive. We
circle.
subverted their expectations. It's like the last season of Game of Thrones.
But we enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's good. It hasn't been even like a decade yet, and they're already coming out with a new Game of Thrones series, and I'm like not impressed.
Why?
And it might be good. Who knows?
We can hope. If it's D&D doing it, then probably not. But yeah. Anyways, Pound Town. We fade to black as we exit outside. Evangeline, you step outside to watch a series of kids looking over the canal at a giant elk that is wading through the water with a robot man riding it. And they're like, oh my gosh, what is that animal? That's the biggest camel I've ever seen!
Oh,
I just go up and I call out to Peter.
Yeah, what do you say?
Peter! What are you doing out there?
oh well, we were gonna go for a swim.
Oh. Well, is
Would
the
you like to
water
come
nice
with?
at least?
Oh, we haven't left yet. You guys, you're back out quite fast.
Well, I wasn't there for myself, but again, I'm sure they won't be long.
Ma'am, is this your robot? And elk? A human man with a tan skin, armor, and the symbol of what you think is the governing like dominance here, like the guard here, comes up and goes, "Hi, is this your automaton and giant elk?"
I mean, the elk is certainly not mine. As for the automaton, I can't take full credit for him.
Okay.
We've only just met about a week ago. So.
Okay. Sir, you can't be in there with your giant elk.
Why not?
This is water used for farming, and you've quite literally sloshed about half of it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How shallow is this
He
canal?
makes no moves to actually like leave though. He just,
I need you to exit the river, please.
Evangeline, do I have to?
Aw.
How much trouble would he get in if he just kept doing what he's doing?
Oh, he would probably go to jail.
Ah, yes, perhaps not the best course of action. Yes, Peter, you can probably come back.
Horn and Jacoby and I, we stumble out of the water. I'm
It
still
is
on his back.
so much water. Sploosh! Like gets fucking jostled out of these rivers. Goes, okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Please try not to get into any more trouble.
Okay, Horn is just gonna start nudging him, like, with his giant head.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
All
I'll keep an eye on him, a closer eye this time.
Please do. Ma'am.
And if there's any way
Sir.
we can make it up to you, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Roll with hot. No, just roll a basic charisma check.
Can do. Oh shit. That's a 21.
You see he blushes and he goes, no, that will be all. And he looks down and walks away.
Sir, your heart rate's elevated. That's not good in the heat.
I don't need, no, thank you. And he walks away faster.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I love it when they get flustered like that.
So I'm gonna need Vashti and Pass to roll me Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay.
Pass, what did you get?
I got a 17 against
Okay.
all odds.
Oh,
Vashti?
Pretty good.
17 as well.
All right.
Oh no, that means we lost the sim.
And I'm doing better. I'm holding up against 2.
Yeah, dang.
Oh, 2? Right. Disadvantage, please.
Oh, shit.
Cool. I know my limit. I play within it.
Okay, then I said I rolled better.
All right, yeah, 17. Yeah, you do well holding against 2. You pound town Central Station and pound town. Yeah.
I'm just on a side station, not quite there. It's like
You-
it's not quite Union Station. It's Aldershot.
You guys finish, collect your belongings, head downstairs, ready to tell Evangeline that you did better than she said, and she's gone.
And we bonk heads at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Oh, hi, Vash.
Wow, already?
I
Also,
was gonna say the same to
as a
you.
note, I left 5 gold for each of my wonderful.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
Vince.
I realize there is one thing that I would like to do while
Yeah.
Peter has like either alone time or Evangeline can come with. I'm gonna look for whatever they would have as some kind of cemetery or place of memorial.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay.
I just like yes.
Uhorn will kneel down so that you can get on his back as well.
Such a gentleman. And then I get on.
You. Thank you for his name.
Uhorn Jacoby.
It's so-
Sorry.
Very nice.
Ank'Harel is
elk.
massive. I just gotta...
Yeah, no.
I am curious because I don't understand the reference. Who's
What?
Yeah, you
What's
weren't.
that referencing?
I literally just pulled that name out of my ass.
Oh, never mind.
I was thinking about, I was looking at a picture of a elk and I was like, he looks like a Uhorn.
Okay. Got it.
It was just really specific, so we were like, oh, gotta be something.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are 2 places you could probably end up going for memorial in that way. One is within the Alluvium district, and it's called the Opalite Forums, and it seems to be like an entertainment square. If you pass by there right now, there are elderly individuals here in Ank'Harel that are telling stories to children about, actually, or do you go there, or are you just wanting to hear a bit about the places before you choose?
I would rather hear about them both first. Just whatever is most like a standard cemetery, I guess.
If you're looking for a standard cemetery, you're going to go to the guided
Okay.
district and go to Crossings of Eventide. It is a
Okay.
necropolis, and it is the section where there are tombs.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna take a walk over there. I will step off of Uhorn. If I can find like any sizable rock anywhere.
Oh
That's,
yeah,
like,
so
good surface.
the Crossings of Eventide is over 200 feet high, and are a series of tombs carved into the cliff that bordered the guarded district, or the guided district. The reliefs depicting the most important deeds of the tome's occupants during the spaces between the stone slabs that seal the graves. And as you guys are kind of getting late into the day, the crystal braziers that hang from the necropolis catch the kind of the fading light, painting the nearby cliffside in like a vibrant hues of pink, orange, and purple. At the base of the cliff where you hear rests a small temple dedicated to the Dusk Maven. And yeah, if you're looking for, how big of a rock are you looking for? Like, are you just looking to sit there, or like a
Like a little handle thing that I can pick up.
make a Actually, you got fucking high perception. You can find a rock. Fuck it.
Sure. Pick
Fuck
up the rock.
it. You find a rock. Yeah.
I take the sharpest part of my
fingy?
hand, my finger, and like I know technically what is it called? Primal savagery. Like your fingernails sharpen.
Yeah.
So fingernail gets even sharper, and I carve into the rock a spiral like a snail shell with a little L next
I
to
knew
it.
it.
And then I
knew
put it
it.
down somewhere nice, and I druidcraft a bunch of flowers around.
Oh.
It's a lot of desert flower and cacti that come out from the druid craft, but and there's a snail dedicated here at the necropolis, the Eventide.
He sheds like a greasy oil tear, or it's almost like it's like a flower that blooms and then a single petal falls off, and it's
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Oh.
how long does my summoned creature last? I think it's about an hour, so Horn Jacoby is probably leaving us. The spell ends 1 hour, so yeah. Probably 1 hour has passed.
When you were laying rest, there's a lot of different people that are like, there's a giant elk here, as they're also like looking past on the tomb and seeing their loved ones here and their deeds that they've done here.
And a giant elk.
And then there's a giant elk, but they don't like pay it no mind, as there's a giant robot that is shedding a flower tear to some like a snail pet probably, and then in the middle of everyone's morning it goes and explodes into dust, and everyone's like, bah! They like correct themselves and begin to like remourn like everything.
Rebury, remourn.
Remourn. But yeah, you successfully mourn. What was your snail's name again?
That one was Laverne, and she
Laverne.
died nobly.
Died so noble.
She was a warrior.
No.
Yeah, she was.
We flash back to smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
More flower tears.
You're on the shoulder the whole time.
Yeah.
Um,
I at this point, as he is quite sad, he will in fact oh fuck. All my wild shapes are big. I turn into a giant poisonous snake, and I just kind of drape myself over Evangeline's shoulders because I just want
Oh my
someone
God.
to carry me.
What about the bird?
Well, I don't
You-
have.
you could probably get a connection to that bird.
Oh shit, cool.
You could have one small bird.
Well, I can't turn into it anyways because I can't have a fly speed, but
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you can, but you would just be able to skirt around on your feet
Yeah.
and be
let
pretty useless.
level
if
8
I'm
I get
honest.
fly speed.
You get level what at fly speed?
Yeah,
What level?
8, I believe.
8. Ah, one more.
Close.
Aw, so close.
Oh man.
But yeah, I just want to be held, so I turn into a giant snake that can at least drape over Evangeline.
Oh my god, I'm hugging him so tight. I just stroke his little scaly head.
It's all made out of metal.
Roboted
Blink, blink,
scaly.
Blink, 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 blink. Blink, 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 blink.
And the best thing is I can talk to you while you're in snake form.
Can you do that with wild shape?
Yeah, because she's a Yanti.
Yeah, I can talk to animals, but it can only be serpents.
That's fun. That's really fun.
Amazing.
He doesn't say much. He's just kind of like, thank you. And then you're just kind of like, okay, let's go find friends again.
All right.
And I carry him up.
Yeah, absolutely. As you guys kind of start getting towards the evening, you guys go to meet up with your prostitute-bound friends. And we're gonna actually take a quick break right here, actually. So go get a snack or go get a drink, and we will be right back.
Yes,
And
I am
welcome
now.
back. So, what's the plan, guys? What's the plan, squad?
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's like it's that scene where they meet at the bottom of the stairs and they're like bonk heads. They're like, oh wow, hi.
have
Didn't
how
expect to be at that fast.
I didn't expect you to be that fast. Right back at you.
There's two of them to ask.
You were on top of one. There was only one.
Fast, and thank you for asking.
Good.
Alright. Hopefully Peter hasn't destroyed half the town. I don't think he has.
No, I mean he's got a giant elk. How much harm can he do? Wait. I heard that back in my head once. He's got Evangeline with him. He'll be fine.
You guys open the door, and there are a series of farmers trying to fix their eroded river from a large amount of water that's pooled over it.
Well, I can't see that, so.
You know, that couldn't have been him.
No.
Couldn't have been him.
Nothing as distinct as an Aormaton on a giant elk could have done something like that. Someone would have stopped it.
Man, this giant elk came into the river and just with a giant like robot man and eroded half the bank.
Would have been a shitty river.
Man, if all it took is a giant elk and a robot to break that, ugh. Like walking away rapidly.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, that wasn't us.
Criticizing it, but also walking really fast away.
Man, we don't. Man, it's so good that he's his own person, and we don't have any control over that, and that no one presumes that anywhere.
Yeah, everybody thinks that he's his own person.
Yeah, wow. I really hope the next place we go to recognizes that.
So,
One of these days we're gonna get in trouble.
like,
And
you
not for the...
haven't?
Have we? I mean, we've gotten off pretty scot-free.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Hasn't caught up with
I mean, what's Kai Arnez gonna do? He's in jail.
it.
He's...
You're right.
Shouldn't have said that out loud.
Unless he's
Eh,
dead.
do they execute you for trying to assassinate the enemy politicians?
Maybe if you have enough money, probably not. That's a problem.
I don't know. It's Dwendalian Empire. Everything's whack.
So yeah, he's probably alive eating grapes out of some person's hand.
Probably the woman he framed. Who knows?
Mm.
Yeah, king doesn't
I
even
don't
fuck.
like that.
No, me neither. It's the Empire. We're allowed to watch. Yeah,
Man.
I don't like it.
I didn't like that statement. Take that
Mm-mm.
back.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Hated it. Maybe you should have stayed in town longer to see if it kept its weight in court. But nah. Oh well.
We were busy.
You're a little busy dying.
You were a little
I don't-
busy seeing Tusk Love, actually.
We were a
too.
little busy meeting Plantain and Bebat. And everything that came with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for a big white elk. What do I
You
see?
don't see any
Nothing.
big white elks.
It's gone.
What
right?
about purple ones?
12 purple. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of druids in this town.
Wow. All with similar artistic styles.
Sometimes I look over my dog on the floor and I'm like, she's dead. Like,
Looks
Wouldn't that-
pretty dead from here.
wouldn't that be a really rough way to end the stream? Sorry guys, my dog's dead. Gotta go. We turn off.
Don't do that
Dog's
to me.
dead. Don't you know?
So
Statistically speaking, I'm sure it's happened one time.
like, don't do that.
It is awful, but statistically speaking, it's happened.
There was that woman who got robbed like last month while on stream, and then she just was like, and she like they left, and she turned around. She was like, "Okay, cool. I guess I'll save this and send it to the police."
There was a streamer that Jonah Marbles knows who lost their hamster like 2 weeks, like for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later found it on stream. Like it was just crawling around the floor, and he was like, "My hamster!" Like,
I've seen that clip, actually.
yeah, she's put it in one of her videos. It's incredibly funny. Like,
That's probably where. Okay.
all right,
How have you survived for a week?
My
When you're-
druid!
my druid.
So like Loki, not only do I not know where we are in this town, I also still can't see.
It is sunset. It's dark now. You can't see.
Oh, okay. I can see. I have no idea where we are. So can you Loki guide me back?
Yes.
Sorry, I know being a guide dog is kind of a pain.
It's okay. And Vashti, like, wipes off her hand on her dress because it's a little sweaty.
Pasca's like when no one's looking, he's like already washing his hands in the river.
Yeah, just kind of like...
Like, hey, get out of here! And they spray you with water. Like,
Thanks.
no, and they just pick up a brick, like, and they're like, "Oh, shit!" You guys are
Okay,
on.
jeez.
Yeah, I take his hand again.
It's wet. It's still sweaty, but it's wet.
Are you guys heading back to the inn?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to go somewhere else?
Oh, you can find Peter.
I have no idea where Peter is.
That's up to wherever Evangeline is taking us.
Evangeline, where'd you guys go?
I think we're taking kind of a long way back towards the brothel, because I'm like, you know what, I'll give them a little bit more time.
Give
mean-
them a bit more credit.
Yeah, you
Unless they're like one pump chumps, in which case, pathetic.
Low key, how much time did they take with 17s?
17 was probably somewhere around 20 to 30 minutes.
Liv, give us some more credit.
Yeah, that feels low.
What's your con modifiers?
My con modifier?
Yeah. Are you a 1 or a 2?
Constitution, I'm a +3.
Oh, Vashti. There's a reason you could take 2.
For that long, girly. Come on, more than half an hour. Give us some credit here.
You want, okay, 31 minutes.
No!
Okay, 32 minutes.
Okay,
17.
at least an hour.
Yeah.
I'll give you 45 minutes.
I'll take it.
You'll take...
This is
Remember.
unfair.
Honestly, I was fully expecting the 20 minutes, so I'll take this.
Okay,
I'll say,
20 minutes, nothing less.
you beat Evangeline's base idea of you.
Yes,
Fair enough.
good. That's
46
one of
minutes.
the reasons I wanted to go in
44,
there.
fine, I'll do 46 minutes. Done.
36 minutes, and then we took a bit longer because Vashti tipped and thanked them for their time.
And you also have to clean up a little bit. Like,
Yeah, there was some cleanup involved and stuff.
there's some self-care. 46 minutes of sex and 14 minutes of cleanup and tipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You're like we're both like, all right, and I'm gonna tip, and I'm gonna shower, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to add time to this.
I'm gonna make sure.
I want to knock Evangeline's socks off.
Yeah, so Evangeline's already been around once, waiting by the door, and be like, I guess I'll come back around again. If I loiter, they're gonna beat me off with a broom. And she makes another move and comes back.
Get!
I'm
You...
not trying to steal your woman, Jesus.
I don't believe you! You do another round of the block, and eventually the two of you come back and meet Vashti and Pask out front of the brothel.
Like checking a watch, like, oh, yeah, how about that?
Like still holding Snake Peter around like my neck, like the fucking Britney Spears.
Spears? Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, I'm just still gonna pet his head a little bit. I'm trying to comfort my little robot boy.
But you're also looking like a Bond villain as you do it. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Vashti, Pask.
Hi.
Ah,
You were here.
Why-
well, you two in there quite longer than I expected.
It's almost like you're a bad judge.
You underestimated us.
For the last time, Potter.
Batman.
Yeah, my gun. I know.
Clearly, they do good work in there.
For the most part.
Pete, why are you a snake, buddy? Can Pete not talk when he's a snake? I don't remember.
He can't talk to us. He's in wild shape.
Why is Pete a snake right now?
Oh, we stopped by this quaint little cemetery. Made a little tombstone for his snail friend.
Oh.
I'm glad you
Yes, it was quite a touching moment.
Little mage hand comes over and just like gently scritches his nose.
guess we're all having touching moments just in different ways. I'm sorry, that was really off color.
No, that was beautiful.
Out of curiosity, what did Peter just say? Since I can understand this.
It was essentially like Vashti said, oh, we had like touching moments in like whatever ways, and Peter's just kind of like, I'm not horny.
I'm not horny, I'm sad.
He's not. He's not. Let it be known, canonically, he's not.
She's like, I didn't know you could feel those emotions.
I don't think I can.
Invalid.
But that's fine. I don't need it. I do miss Laverne.
That's all right, dear.
I'm a snake.
Let's see if other shenanigans. Ashley's ready to go to bed.
Yes, shall we head back?
A little sore, kind of walking funny.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah.
Tagged early.
Alright. You guys are heading back to the Eclipse?
Yeah.
Okay. Heading back.
We still holding hands?
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh god, you're so needy! Like,
You're the one who took my hand. I don't understand.
It's fine. No, you asked for a guide, so
I did.
you might not be able to see still.
Okay.
we better share this bed. There's a perfectly good cot. No, I don't want your back to be sore. We should share the bed.
Share the bed.
Okay, jeez. You just say you want to do that. It doesn't need to be an enigma.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm just holding your hand.
Okay. Don't make it weird. It's not a thing.
So you guys head back.
Really watching.
So you guys head towards the Eclipse. Entering in, it is actually quite busy here in the evening. There's a lot of people here having drinks, having whispered conversations amongst them. Before you guys even reach the stairs, you go, "Oh, hello there, welcome back." Eloisa is standing there. She stood up from where she was sitting.
Oh, hey.
Your accent's changed for the third time today. How are you?
It's rough. Let me just say, it is rough changing dialect so many times.
How many, out of curiosity, I don't even know why, how many dialects do you got hidden in that?
I've got about 4.
Dang, girl.
Yes, it's quite...
I've got like...
That's all it's got?
Listen, you can try and neg me all you want, but I don't want any of that.
What do you gesture? You just gestured all of me.
Yes.
That's awkward.
What I... Oh shit. Wait a minute. Out of character, is she referencing that she's aware that Pask is lying about his voice?
No, she motioned all to Vashti.
Oh, Vashti, sorry.
Oh, that's rude.
You were rude first.
That's fair.
You were kind of rude first.
Vashti is rude. Someone B's rude back. Shock Pikachu face. Like...
Next time, show some respect.
one of my associates is available to see you all now, if that is something you're still interested in.
Man, with that tone of voice, it sounds suggestive, but yeah.
Oh no, I know you went and fucked.
How do you...
The sweat is clear on your brow, and the
It's
run
a
makeup
very-
is very interesting. Look,
Oh, not
even in Ank'Harel.
They surprisingly did quite well. I will give them some credit.
I didn't know I was being judged on my performance, thanks!
Oh, no, this was just your ability to clean up.
He prestidigitates it off. He's like, fine. Whatever. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
Are your friends going to help us with, getting to where we need to go?
I'm positive that we will find the next steps for you.
Okay.
That would be awesome. You have been nothing but helpful. In every sense of the word.
You are actually super helpful.
Excellent.
There is
Come with me.
literally no reason to be rude to you whatsoever.
I get it. It's the dialect. I understand completely. It's exactly what I said. Sometimes it's easier if I just sound like this.
No, I get that. I get that.
I think it
Just
quite
sounds a
suits
little
her.
sweeter.
Do you want me to be rude to you when you talk like that?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather you not be rude at all, if I'm being quite honest.
That's just who I am.
Sad.
I feel like that's more on you than it is on them, Vash.
No.
Oh my.
You
What?
had mentioned your proprietors.
Yes, my proprietors, come with me. And she begins to, lead you further through the inn. She comes up to the wall filled with all the ale lids, and she wraps her knuckles 3 times on a lid painted with a red crescent moon. This causes a small secret door to crack open in the wall behind it. Through the opening, as she gently opens it and guides you all in, you see a private storeroom filled with cabinets and corked bottles of wine in wooden racks. She says, just make yourselves comfortable. I'll be one moment. And she exits. You have a few moments to discuss anything before they return, if this is something you'd like to uptake.
Okay, they got secret rooms. Let that be known.
Secret tunnels.
Secret
This-
tunnels!
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
What do you mean? I didn't know you could do that.
We've seen him as a snake.
No, not Peter, the tunnel.
Oh, fully dissociated. Sorry.
You're good.
Just thinking about the orc. Anyways, do you think we'd have to pay if we, grab one of the bottles of wine? Or we'll have to pay if we grab one of the bottles of wine. I don't want to steal one of the bottles of wine.
I mean, I could buy you a bottle if you'd like.
I can buy my own, thanks, Miss No Faith in my abilities. Miss Peer into my mind.
That is news for Peter and for Vashti.
So bad at secrets.
You're the
You're not quite good at keeping them in there, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know people were just gonna pry in, all non-respecting my privacy and such. It's
in your
fine.
Oh, and your mind is practically an open book. It's very hard not to get a bit curious about it.
Cool.
I
There's
I snake whisper into Evangeline's ear, and I essentially just say that he is obviously, he's a terrible liar. He's very emotive, and you see everything on his face. Even all the makeup, through all the makeup.
Yes, I could see
Peter's-
that through him.
Is Peter licking your ear or talking? I can't.
Oh, he's talking.
It just smells really nice, okay?
Shit. Oh, right. It's with the tongue. Right. Cool. Please don't go into my head again. I have a thing about it. Just please. I know we haven't talked about that. Kind of give me a panic attack. Please don't do that. Please? Am I gonna get... Cool. Great. Wonderful.
You didn't tell me that she was in your head. I told you to stab her in the back if I knew.
I don't stab the people that are helping us.
Evangeline, you hear all of this. It's a very small room.
Stabbed, my dear. Besides, I don't believe it's anything that bad to warrant being stabbed for. Just
Yeah, there's-
curiosity.
Cool, you can just ask questions. They
Would
can
you
or
lie
can't.
about them?
Hmm?
But would you be honest about the answers?
Depends on what the question is. Jeez, I don't know. You're gonna ask me if I pissed myself till I was 10, I might jar the answer a little bit. I don't know.
Did you?
Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone does, wet themselves. Okay.
Elvish years, that's more like 2.
A toddler.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. It's a little embarrassing.
Still doesn't sound good to say out loud, though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a little funny. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. That's.
Are we still waiting on Eloise to come back?
Or she.
Yes,
She's getting
I thought you guys were gonna discuss some more stuff, but yeah, the door cracks open, and Eloisa steps into the room, and she goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, those that lie betwixt, Vril the moth," and you see a steps
That's
in.
That's a question of the Dungeon Master. Did she say the moth or the...
Vril the moth.
Man,
Okay.
I whisper in Evangeline's ear, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited."
Vril the moth is a white-haired elf with eyes
Oh.
that seem to penetrate every creature and object she looks upon. Billowing red robes that cover everything except for the square inch, like just a few inches of each finger on her hand, bejeweled in different rings. She has a floppy sun hat on that she, when she stalks into the room and the door closes seemingly by itself, she removes her hat and looks down. She's wearing a mask, like a COVID mask kind of thing, in the same kind of red hue of her robes. And she goes, "Good evening."
Oh.
Good evening.
She kind of stalks in front of all of you. "I wish to see the jewel, please."
The what?
The
Gosh.
jewel.
Whatever. Yeah.
We're literally dealing with people who know what we're talking about. We can't play coy.
But she's gonna pull it out from underneath her, from the front of her dress. She's like, and she's gonna tuck it back in.
She, with the most lightning fast reflexes, has her paws on it, has her fingers on it.
No, she doesn't. That's really cute. She's gonna get a sapphire sting because
Okay.
Vashti is holding on to it.
Is that what is that? Is that your channel divinity? I'm always a little confused on that one.
It's at will.
That's a cantrip.
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip?
It's a cantrip. It's
Con save.
instantaneous. Con
On
save.
saving throw.
Okay. She'll take that.
Well, she has to.
What's your spell? Your
Your
spell
cell.
save.
15.
15.
How many cells?
And this is a con save?
Yeah.
25.
Oh, okay, yeah, she definitely saves. But I'd like to think that she gets, like, zapped a little.
There is, like, you see... Let me paint a picture. You show it off, and then when you go to put it away, you feel wind hit your chest and, like, hit and come out across, like, as the wind hits you, as the air is displaced. And you see the fingers are just kind of touching the bottom. Like, she is not gripping it. She's not going to pull it. She is holding it like it is like a piece of sea glass. Like, she is afraid that if she roughhouses it, she's going to break it. And you have experienced, I'd say, some trauma in your life. Like
Some?
maybe like 5%. 5% trauma, you know?
I just don't like it when people get up too close too fast.
Right. It's a valid thing. And your hand does quickly rush up as well, and it's your gnarled one. We've discussed that. It's the gnarled one.
Middle finger
Yeah.
on the gnarled hand, yeah.
Like, just brushes across this. The minute that the spell goes off, there is... Make an insight check, I'll say.
Ooh, that is a 23.
23. You see the eyes of a very calculating woman. You don't think... In this moment, you see a very clear distinguishment between Eloisa and this woman. Eloisa, although clearly a little conniving in the way that she does business in the world, the switching of dialects and I mean, Vashti's a little paranoid. The possible mistrust that is brought on with that. Vril is a very different beast in every regard. She is calculating to a 9th degree. She is looking at you and figuring out how you tick in this moment, how you react. And there is a moment where you feel like she has like 87 things she could do in this moment in some capacity. But she chooses not to. And when the magic goes off, you see veins begin to rush up and go black before they, for some reason, whatever happens, it stops. Before they go back up through the fingertips. And there's just a little spark of magic that breaks off from your spell as it does not take effect. Whatever magic you've been blessed with seems to be shirked off by her. And she doesn't break eye contact with you. She looks at you and you can see her eyes. She goes, "A vestige of divergence.
Please don't touch me again.
Awakened state. Excellent." She lets it drop. You feel it thump to your chest. Also, because it has been a while, I want you to be aware that you are not attuned to that item anymore.
Yeah,
It changed.
I haven't had the chance to attune.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it has been a couple weeks.
Unless you wanted to add another hour in the brothel.
Hold on, I just gotta really quickly attune to my magic item.
The magical bra.
It's a magical bra that is clearly a magical amulet. It's a bra!
It can be whatever you need it to be, baby.
So, this is excellent.
In fact, she's just gonna stuff it back down.
Yeah. Yeah, immediately. Yeah, absolutely. She doesn't seem to make any care towards it, honestly.
I don't flip her off for the record, but still, the feeling is there.
The feeling is there.
Yeah.
The vibe is shared.
Excellent. My associate Eloisa has told me about your various works and dealings in Bazozan. She has told me about the visions you experienced and the individual you have seen, and I believe we have some aligned interests. Me and my other cohorts are the consortium of the Vermilion Dream. And we are taking a look into ancient studies that depict the great warrior known as Elixion the Apotheon and his dealings, his entrapment. We have some individuals who believe him to be blessed by Rudis, and we aim to continue our research to identify further reasons why that might be and how it is affecting the world around us. All of Exandria, even. Yes.
This is more for the DM.
Yeah.
Eloise was she was in the room,
Eloisa.
obviously, but Eloisa, sorry. But did the warrior appear to just us, or was she able to interact with it as well?
She took a lot of the notes while that was happening. While you guys were asking questions, she was taking a lot of the notes. She could see it.
I was like, did we tell her about that, or was she aware of that?
She was
I couldn't remember
aware.
if that was I couldn't remember if that was a daydream or just a vision or an actual thing. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Now, we are a for-profit guild. We need to make money in various ways, and having more hands to make money will be an asset to us. You will be given lodgings further after the payment you've made here in the Eclipse if you choose to work with us. And if you do not have a map already, we can provide you one for the various business dealings we will need done. But if this is something you would like to work with us on, then we can do business. Yes.
Sorry, give me a quick second. I'm just gonna message up to Mal. Hey, you should probably get down here if you're not here already.
Oh, yeah, sure. And
I just tell Louise, I'm like, hey, Mal's coming down. Can you
yeah.
Sorry, I completely forgot.
Excuse me. Vril scoots over. Everyone scoots in. We're all very tight in this room now.
Sorry, I just, if we're discussing dealings, I figured everyone should be here.
Vril goes, tell your friend to stay a snake.
No, that's fair.
As soon as Mal's in the room, I slither off of Evangeline and immediately onto Mal.
Your bird friend is immediately freaking the fuck out.
Oh.
Goes, why is there a bird in my inn?
Blame the snake.
It was the snake.
Okay. Do you find these dealings to be admittable?
Yes.
I think so. I don't feel there's any unless I'm wildly missing the vibe. I don't think there's any objections to it.
Well, if you want to solve this whole thing and get to it, I guess these people are our best route to that, right? So.
They're the only ones who've known the name of the warrior outside of the warrior himself, outside of our knowledge. So yeah, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Evangeline, do you have any objections?
Not at all.
Speak now, forever hold your peace. All right. Peter, hiss twice if you have objection. Sorry, I just gotta ask everyone, Just one hiss. All right, cool.
Cool. And I'm guessing Mal is just giving that.
He's like, listen, I'm just gonna follow with you guys. I feel like we're in a good spot.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. We'll be in touch in the next few days. If you find other lodgings outside of here, don't worry, we'll find you. Eloisa, let's go. And the door opens up, and Eloisa bows to Vril. Until then, and Eloisa steps out of the room as well. Leaves the door cracked for you guys to exit at your own leisure.
Later. Can I?
I'm gonna swipe the wine.
No. Have I heard anything about the Vermilion or this woman before?
Make a... No, I don't think you would have.
Okay, cool.
No.
There was two things. One, I'm scared I might know who this is, and two, I just didn't know if, with his background with scholars, if they would know anything about this place in general.
No, your background would not provide like a Marquette kind of like knowledge. You get like basic stuff from here, Marquette and Ank'Harel, but nothing. The Consortium of the Vermilion Dream is not something that you are aware of.
Okay. Second thing.
Yeah.
You said this woman has a mask. Is it like full face, like we can't see?
No,
skin,
it's like a COVID mask. It covers about her nose, down and around her ears, and it's made out of the same fabric as her kind of red robes. She's got a big floppy sun hat.
That's nice.
I was gonna ask, is she a drow because she's got a lot of sun protective stuff going on?
She is like probably a high elf. If you
I bet she's a vampire.
bet she's a vampire, let's find out.
Oh, that'd be fun. I was just gonna get some garlic pizza.
She's like, I love garlic pizza. Nom 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 nom.
Damn it!
Blah! Like all over the.
Oh.
There's pizza all over the bathroom.
There's pizza all over my bathroom.
All right, cool. Those are my questions. Cool.
All right, great. You hear if you guys exit the room, the blue dragonborn goes, "Hey, hey,
Yes.
hey,
Hello.
hey,
What's up?
how's it going?
What's shaking bacon?
Congrats.
On?
Join in."
Oh, hey. Why is this a secret?
I mean, wink.
Okay.
Hey, wink.
I'm so confused by this, but I'm glad we're having a good time.
Yeah, you're good. You're with the good people. Yeah, they're really nice. They can be a little heavy, a little
if you get lodged
a little
elsewhere,
intense.
we'll
That's
know
the right
where
word.
you are. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just steadfast in their research.
Not
can't say the same about a
paranoia
lot
inducing
of-
at all.
If you can't be a little bit paranoid, who can you be? You know? But anyways, just wanted to say, if you need anything, you can always ask a good old me.
Whiskey, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. He begins to pour you whiskey.
Yeah, fast she's gonna get some wine.
Yeah, absolutely. A glass
Yeah,
of wine.
what do we owe here?
Do you guys want to start a tab, or are you just going for the first ones?
Oh, just give me my first ones, man.
Alright, then you can, it's about, for the wine, it's a gold piece. For the whiskey, it's 5 silver pieces.
Is it a full bottle or is it a glass?
It is a glass.
I'm going to start a tab.
Oh, a tab. Alrighty. So can I get your name for the tab?
Evangeline.
Excellent. Beautiful name. And writes it down.
Thank you.
Yeah, I paid the gold for the wine.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a fine, nice wine.
Very nice.
Yes, it is. It is like excellently well created. Like the notes of hints of different flavors all kind of add well together, and have been kind of fermented in a very nice environment that lends to the fucking shit that made it.
Great.
The grapes and the cow shit. No.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I didn't think
I mean,
I'd be
if you-
tasting that, but it adds to the flavor profile.
It's a fine aged brew.
I don't
Whiskey,
like this anymore.
whiskey, little middle shelf kind of guy. Like it's not
That's fair.
crazy, but
I'm a middle shelf kind of person, so you know it adds up.
and Evangeline, what do you get?
I'll have some wine to start as well.
Okay. All right. And sets you out a nice glass of the same, and sets out a water for the snake, the metal snake.
I'm just imagining the guy that plays the crocodile in the Everything Goes Wrong show, like snap, snap, but it's
Have you ever seen a snake drinking water? It's so cute.
It is really cute.
God.
How does Pip drink water?
How does Pip?
Off of
Oh, the audience
Really?
doesn't know who Pip is.
Oh, Pippin is my crested gecko. He doesn't drink from dishes. People don't really think they do. But when I spray down his enclosure, he'll lick leaves and
Aww.
stuff.
So is that how he gets most of his water intake? Is you spray it down every day? And
Yeah, and his food is also reconstituted with water and stuff, so he gets
That's
in
fair.
that as well.
And then Julia, how does Pip drink?
Oh, the other Pip.
Yeah, I thought that's who
they-
you were.
They also don't know who that Pip is.
I thought that's who you were referencing to
When-
start with.
No,
When
no,
we-
I was talking about. I
we
was
went
talking
up
about
to-
an echo.
Thinking about
But
the gecko.
when we went up to Julia's for the weekend. We played a last minute D&D game where everyone was all bards, and Julia played an axolotl like lizard folk or dragonborn bard that was named Pip. It was a big bean.
He has many dads.
He has many dads. Very cute. So, you all have an evening and probably a couple days before you guys are contacted again. Let's start with the evening because we're kind of getting close to our time limit. What is everyone doing?
I know what I'm doing
Yeah,
tonight.
what are you doing?
I think Evangeline is, as she's building up her tab and sitting at the bar drinking, she's keeping an eye on those who come and go, seeing if anyone catches her eye.
Yeah, I think I can get your vibe. Please make an insight check on the room.
Yoink. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. There's a nice woman sitting at the bar alone. And in walks a man, seemingly at the end of his shift, at the end of his day. Has probably been drinking already. Make a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Course. Perception. It's just an 11.
That's perfectly fine. You needed a 10. The sun lends itself well to your interests. For the days out in the hot sun, tanning people leaves a very noticeable mark when a ring has been removed from the ring finger on the left hand. And this man comes up and starts chatting this woman at the bar, and she seems a little into it, gets a little flirty, doesn't seem to notice his marital status, or as he's trying to put off, lack of. And begins to kind of flirt back. They flirt with each other for a little while as you're watching, and eventually it seems like they might leave together. And the woman excuses herself to go and freshen up. What do you do?
Oh. I would like... I was imagining while I was watching this if I would have been able to cast Detect Thoughts on this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just while all that was going down, I was watching the kind of flirting and such.
The surface thoughts are his immediate infatuation and like lust for this woman at the bar. He's clearly a little intoxicated, so his thoughts are a little swimmy just on the surface. But you get the sense that he wants to finish the deal before he has to go home, before he should reasonably be at home. Do you want to delve deeper than that?
Really don't want to get caught with this one because I'd like to
He is drunk.
like to do stuff I came here to do. So no, just the surface thoughts and the things I've observed.
Okay, then that is what you get from the things you've observed.
But otherwise, when this lady leaves, I would like to go up to this gentleman and start kind of chatting him up. Perhaps accidentally bump into him, brush up a bit against him.
Hello there.
Oh, apologies, sir. Seems I've gotten a bit out of hand.
Well, you're not the only one, and kind of wipes his hands on his pants. What's a lovely lady like you doing in a place like this?
Well, it's the perfect place to get a bit out of hand. I mean, nothing wrong with that, of course.
You see,
I was looking for a little bit of excitement.
You keep seeing him, like, his gently side eye where the woman left to go and freshen up. But tries to keep an eye contact on you as well. And he goes, yeah, this is the kind of place for that, right?
What? Do you mind if I buy you a drink?
Not at all.
And I would like to put a just a fancy enough sum to kind of catch his eye to the fact that I maybe have some gold. 5 gold down to the bar.
That immediately catches his eye.
I was gonna say, just kind of waving down the bartender, like, would you mind getting this fine gentleman whatever he desires to drink?
A double of the top stuff that I was having. And the guy, the blue dragonborn that was making sure you guys were comfortable earlier is kind of giving this guy the side eye and kind of looking at you. He's going to make an insight check on the dragonborn, who...
He's going to give him water.
Is this guy?
Yeah, imagine. She's like, listen.
The blue dragonborn, I'll just say it again, is Zatsraka. Zatsrak. And he seems to be very friendly towards you guys.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it?
An insight check.
Okay, that's an unnatural 20.
Okay, so
17
you are
plus
getting the vibe that Zatsrak is giving the vibe or like you good, like is this guy bothering you? Kind of vibe. So if you want to like placate Zatsrak and be like, yeah, like give him a sign or something like that, you can do that.
Oh no, I just lean in a bit more to this intoxicated man.
And he gets the hint and is like, all right, and starts pouring the specification.
All right,
for
feel like
his
you could do
drink.
better, but all right.
And then I think after he leaves and after this man has this drink, I mean, I know a nice quiet place around here. How about we get out of here? For a little while, at least.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, if you'd be so kind.
We'll double nat 1. I want to see it.
That one wasn't good. That one was much better. 16.
16, he goes,
3.
he goes, yeah, can't be too long. I've got work to do later.
Got a marriage to prevent from collapsing.
Evangeline, you've been in this situation before.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to pull a double tonight. Like, he wants to get back here for the other one. Like, he doesn't want to burn that bridge.
Wow.
Yeah. But he leaves with you. A little brusque, a little quickly. He wants to get this done. He wants to try for it.
All right.
Where do you lead
Exactly
him?
what I want.
Where do you lead him?
I wanted to ask if there was any, while walking around the city, if there was any kind of isolated, probably a little bit darker areas.
Make a survival check.
There's a river.
I'll give you advantage. I'll give you an advantage because there is.
Okay, the first one was a 19. Let's see if I can get it at 20.
See if you can get that nat 20.
No, it's a 10. So 19.
19 total. You add your survival to this.
I have a 0 to survival, so 19.
Okay, 19 is still good. There is, it is, in the darker parts of the Suncut Bazaar, where the lights have been turned off for the evening as people are going home into this quiet night, where you can find a dark place to canoodle.
Stop.
Yeah. I'm waiting
Step
for it.
into the alleyway, because this is a pretty open place. I didn't know this was how it was gonna be.
Well, I'm quite into a couple different things. I hope that's not too intimidating for you.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, well, what should we do? And he begins to untie his pants.
She also, I think, she kind of, slips off the sleeves of her dress a little bit, just to let them fall, maybe showing a little extra cleavage. Just like, I quite like a bit of a build-up. Perhaps you could close your eyes. I'd like to show you something very, very important.
May persuasion check with advantage, please.
That's an unnatural 20. So the unnatural 20.
He closes his eyes without any words or hesitation. He closes his eyes.
Great.
Just waiting.
I would like. I would like. This is fucked. I'm sorry.
Do it. I want you to do it. Well, I knew this was going to happen. Go for it.
I would like to, in this moment, use my suggestion, and ask him to be quiet, basically.
Okay. He's drunk, so this is disadvantage, which means his natural 20 that he rolled is actually a 3.
Oh fuck!
So
yeah,
he'll
that
be quiet.
failed.
He will be quiet.
And as I do that, I'd like to pull up my dagger and stab this man in the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a silent death. It slices in, and you hear the grunt as air exhales very quickly out from his nose because his mouth is shut tight through a suggestion that was handed to him but seconds before he dies. You see the life leave his eyes as well as the regret stay on his face from the moments he's chose and led him up to this point, and he drops into the street. And blood begins to pool into the gravel walkway.
Murder, ho.
What do you do with his body? Do you leave it?
Well, sorry, I got distracted by something for a second. I mean, I'd like to do something to the body. I don't know if I'd rather, not that, no. Where I stabbed him in his heart, I would literally like to carve out his heart.
Absolutely. It's
Out of his
easy
chest.
enough. Smaller than you thought.
Makes sense.
And remember how we were paranoid about this character when she showed up? And...
Absolutely.
You can do what you will with that heart. What is it?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you just put it away for later?
Eat it.
No, I don't tend to carry them around very long. I eat it.
Yeah, you consume.
Yeah.
You intake deep and excellent meal of a man who could not be satisfied, but this satisfies you quite expertly. Lick your lips and your fingers, and clean as a whistle, clean as a button.
I readjust my veil. Nothing more satisfying than an unloyal man.
You head back inside. And unfortunately, we'll come back to the rest of everyone, because we do have to call it here, unfortunately. Did you guys all have fun?
Yes.
Prostitute pinky promise.
We did it. We did it. Now we can make other pinky
Promises have been
promises.
complete. Peter has been a snake. That is it.
An elk
for us.
has ruined the irrigation system.
Yeah,
of the
an
city.
elk has done some damage, but you know what?
The irrigation system will never be the same.
It took generations to build.
Jacob's bit.
A little.
However, that is it for us this week. Remember, we are coming in with our last 2 episodes of The Telltale Monster Heart on Wednesday, and if you can't watch it on the premiere date, it'll be up that next Monday. I think that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So be kind to one another. Take care of each other, and if you have the time and the chance, play just a lot more D&D. I
Wait,
must go. My
lot
cats
more?
are crying.
Not the cats.
But I will see you guys next week. Goodbye!